Hey, Bonfire Premier Cup Series, this is your admin, Kevin Kyle, and I am proud to introduce to you your Season 12 primary sponsor, Animal House Customs. Get your favorite iRacing League logo or anything you can dream of on any hat or patch. Animal House Customs has a stitch for every itch. And in order to scratch that itch, visit animalhousecustoms.com or you can call Animal House Customs at 985-222-8065. Once again, that's 985-222-8065. Good afternoon, Bonfire Racing. This is Kevin Kyle, and this is Around the Bonfire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be racing in Fontana, California for our fourth race of the season. And we're going to be going around this 2-mile track located about 20 minutes from me and my home track. So very sad to see it go, but it will live on here in iRacing. Progressive banking here at this track, so the closer you get to the apron, the less banking you have, but the closer you get to the outside wall, the banking increases here at California. Lots of great races have been ran here, different series have, IndyCar I believe, and some other stuff, so really nice track. At least we get to race it here on iRacing. But I am joined here today with our special guest in the number 11 from Gulf Coast Racing, David Owens. David, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great, sir. How are you this afternoon?
I'm doing wonderful, David. And David, it feels like we've done this before.
I think we have.
All right, David. Well, I'm glad the snow is treating you well down there in Alabama. I think that's what we talked about in Discord the other day. But yeah, glad you're staying warm and everything's going okay down there.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got about 7 inches of snow down here and broke our record.
Oh shit! Right on. All right. Well, all right, David. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and follow you here out of the pits here as we get ready to get going here with you in your car, and you can take us around, maybe do some qualifying lap ideas, and then just maybe some of the things to keep an eye on as the race goes on here.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Well, everybody. So here at Auto Club, like Kevin said, the key here. It's a 2-mile track. It's tire conservation is really the key. But for your qualifying, you really want to get up to speed and try to get as much as you can coming to the line. Personally, I will run the high line in 3 and 4 coming to the first qualifying lap because we do get 2 of them. So you kind of want to keep that momentum up, but you also want to get these tires warm. So what I do is I run my first lap. It's my burner lap. I just burn it. So try to get some heat in the tires so make sure it sticks when I do get ready to send it in for that fast time. So right here, that first lap, we're just going to ride the wall here. Keep it safe because you do got some bumps up here, so you're going to bounce around because this is a very worn out surface here at Auto Club. Makes for some great racing too because the tires just get chewed up. So whoever can save the tires is normally going to be the king at the end of the day. So, well, right here into 3 and 4, again riding that high side, try to carry some momentum. Just got to make sure you keep the car in one piece and save so you don't wreck it. So full max momentum coming out, and you want to dive down here to the apron, coming to the start finish line, shortcut that course as much as you can to get as much speed and save as much time. Then you want to get as close to that wall you can, and here on hot laps you want to dive to the bottom. Really dive it in there, and with the progressive banking you want to stay away from that apron though, because you touch that apron you're going to die. So you carry that momentum out down the back straightaway all the way to 3 and 4. Now again, this isn't a drafting track per se like NASCAR would say with Talladega and Daytona, but with the speeds here and the pack racing and the package they run, you're going to see packs of cars. So you're going to get out of 3 and 4 right there, close to the wall, pull it back down, and that's going to be your qualifying time right there. You're going to run it just like that. So, but as far as race pace, you want to be able to back it up some, to conserve them tires, let the car roll and rotate through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and just cruise through that first part of that fuel run. Now you're going to see guys migrate to the top, try to carry that momentum, but what that's going to do is you're going to just lean on them tires, overheat them, and eat them up. So you really don't want to do that too early because you'll just fall back toward the end of the run, and that's where all your guys that are racing and saving them tires are going to start passing you back. So that's a few laps around Auto Club there, boys.
Right on, David. Well, hey, like I said, great pointers, man, and I feel like I learned something right now just listening to you take us around this track. So hopefully I can use that this coming Sunday. But all right, Dave. Well, this is the portion of the program where I like to ask you a few questions. So first one I can think of off the top of my head here is you are the last admin, David, and I think you were there when I joined the league for the first time. And I remember all the good times we had in the seasons racing together. But I wanted to ask you, as now I'm doing the admin stuff, what do you think was your toughest part about being an admin for Bonfire Racing League?
Trying to make everybody happy. It was definitely the toughest portion of being an admin. Because you want everybody to do this and have fun and enjoy it, but you're not going to make everyone happy. And it took me a little while to realize that. But overall, I think for the majority of the people in there can say they had fun and enjoyed it. But trying to make everyone happy, you're just not going to do it. And once you get accustomed to that and know that you're just going to make some people mad here and there, they're just going to have to live with it. But at the end of the day, it's on them to enjoy it or not. Right
on. Well, good way to put it there, David. And yeah, I'm kind of learning that here and there, and taking the lead from you and David Buell, as you guys have both gave me some good tips on how to kind of manage and run things this season. So thank you for all that help, David. And a couple more questions here, Dave. Let's see. Who do you think's the toughest guy to pass in the Bonfire Racing League and Premier Cup Series?
Oh, that's going to be my teammate, David Brenner. We call him the Ryan Newman of our league. He just doesn't matter if you're teammates and if you have fresh tires or not. He's going to race his race. You better find a way around him. He's just not going to move. He's not going to give it up easily. He's going to race you from lap 1 to lap 150.
Right on. And David, who's the last person you want to see in your rearview mirror as you're trying to finish out a race?
David Medina. That man, multi-time champ here on Sundays for the Premier Cup, and for good reason. He's consistent. He knows how to save tires. Unless it's just a strategy call, it's really hard to beat him. You have to be absolutely perfect to beat that man on Sunday mornings. And sometimes the chips fall your way, as it did for me on Phoenix. I didn't have the speed to actually just be up there and race some heads up. So the strategy call was what I needed to do. So if I see him in my mirror, I'm either doing something right or I've really screwed up, because he's fixing to pass me and leave me in the dust.
Right on, David. And I failed to mention you are the big winner from last week at Phoenix. So congratulations on that, David, as you did get number 1 in this week's power ranking. So congratulations on that also.
Oh, I appreciate it, Kevin. Yeah, like I said, it's tough to win here on Sundays. I think that's like my 3rd win in the many seasons I've been here. So just shows how good of a group of guys and how tough the competition here is every Sunday.
All right, David, and last but not least, I'll let you give the floor here for any final parting thoughts before we get out of here, out of Fontana.
Just want to say thanks to Dennis and Josh Bucket for deciding to put this league on many years ago when they did. This was the first league I joined, and we'll still stay here until they tell me to leave. Hopefully that never happens, but shout out to them. Shout out to you for stepping up and becoming this new series admin. It's a thankless job, but I'm going to tell you thank you now, because you probably won't get many of them. Shout out to my teammates for showing up. Joe Volpus, Kyle Lynott, David Brenner, and everybody else in this league that puts it on and makes this just a great show to have. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it, David, and we appreciate you being here and all your seasons of being admin. So, all right, everybody. Well, hey, we're racing here this Sunday morning on the Bonfire Racing Network. So come take a look at that. The broadcast usually comes on around 10 o'clock. And we'd love to have you guys there. If anyone's interested in joining the league, we have bonfireracingleague.net. You can find our Discord link or look us up on the iRacing UI there and search us out. But other than that, for me and David Owens, this is Bonfire Racing Network, Around the Bonfire. See you Sunday.